All right, all things Tonga. We are back at the beach. My final time at the beach before I take off. So let me flip the screen here, kind of show you what is going on. What a beautiful day today is gonna be. Plan is we're gonna have a little kaitunu. I'm gonna have one last King George before I take off. Tum and Sione gonna do some fishing today.
Fishing team tournament today.
And when it is raining here, if you haven't seen the waterfall video, you need to check that out. Because we had a couple of people come out the next day during the heavy rains, and they enjoyed the waterfall. So you can come and talk to Christian. He will let you in for a small fee, and you will be able to enjoy the waterfalls. And really, this is the only beach you're going to be able to enjoy that at, because I know no other beach in Tonga where you can enjoy that experience. And Christian makes a little bit of money, not a lot. That's his only source of income, and I am glad to help him promote that. And these waterfalls are located between his property and my property, so you will have full access to it. So here we go. The boys are ready for a relaxing day. All things Tonga. Fono is naked.
That's what I told him. Naked is not allowed here.
Yeah, so we are gonna have a little kaitunu today.
Umu.
We're gonna have a umu. We're gonna have a umu today. All right, Siona is working on his fishing gear.
Yeah.
And he can take you fishing as well.
Yeah.
So. All right, all things Tonga. It is gonna be a epic umu day today. Swimming. And one final day before I say goodbye. So I will see you on the next clip. All right, all things Tonga, this is the King George recipe. Remember, I do not recommend past one King George. So let me flip it up. Let me flip it over. So and all these are all Tongan alcohol. So you got the whiskey, you got the coconut rum, and you got the vodka. And it's a third, and a third. And you finish it up with a Coke and a Tongan cola, Tongan lime. So that is the recipe for a King George. And if you don't like Coke, you can do it the Queen Salote. You use a Sprite with the Queen Salote. So there you go. All right, let me do that. Let me make it and I'll show you afterwards.
Put me out of it.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. Go ahead. How about coffee time, man? Hala gari ke. Toto.
Kama uma matulog tao yan mo sipi ka baka.
Toto.
Kanay ay be foi.
Tunmo.
Kaya masi futu ko ni masi. Hey.
All right, King George. third vodka. Equal parts rum. And then equal part whiskey. And then, can you hand me the Coke? All right. And then you top it off with a Coca-Cola. Just like that. And that, my friends, is the recipe, but it is not complete yet. What makes the King George complete is the Tongan cola, which is the Tongan lime. And look how big that is. Like, that is super juicy. And you gotta have the cola lime because that oil makes a big difference. So, look at all the juice that comes from this. Rim it.
It's coming. See.
Do your little mixer.
It starts coming from there. So when it's coming along.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, no, here you go. Try that. I tasted it. I tested it for you. You try that and you let me know. But that is the King George.
Oh, not the Queen Elizabeth.
No, the Queen Salote is with Sprite.
Okay, with the Coke with the Queen.
Not bad, huh?
Ah,
Not bad.
that's cool.
But remember,
It's
don't go
only one,
past
eh?
2. Do not go past 2. I recommend 1.
Okay.
But if you're a Tongan, you will try to test this recipe.
I think we had the first one for test and the second one that's I don't know.
Oh man. The King George. I'll have to apologize to my parents if the only thing I'm famous for is the King George. And nothing else.
Nothing else.
I will apologize to my parents right now. But, Toom, here you go. Tonga has the King George.
It's cola flavor is making it.
It's the cola lime.
Yeah, the cola flavor.
Very sweet.
Sweet, huh? Yeah. You know what? It's the coconut rum that gives
I
that,
think so. Yeah,
that
that's
sweetness.
what I'm tasting.
Yeah. It's the coconut rum.
Coconut.
So the King George, it's a dangerous drink, especially for you women. Because it's super smooth, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a little sweet. Not as sweet as a Long Island iced tea, but it's between a Long Island and a margarita. But the nice thing about the King George, man, you ain't wasting no time. You ain't wasting no time. Fussy, that's for my man Fussy here. And then this is Sione right here. I got a cup for you.
Oh, I got my cup here.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
do the other.
Oh, the
I
boys?
wanna finish.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanna finish this one up
All right.
and then catch my first fish, and then I'll go from there.
Sione is anxious
Yeah.
to get out.
That's where I go get some fish.
I only play bartender 1 drink. That's it.
What was it? Wait.
Okay, the King George is not vai. Do not let the taste fool you. Man, the King George will sneak up on you.
Move like a snake.
The King George is like the Tongan Empire in the day. It sneaks up on you and takes over your land. Takes over your country. So, hey King George, ata. Who else wants a King George?
Yo. Yo. Please.
Man, I love the Tongan cola. It is so nice. Yanni. I got my own special panda cup. That panda tea place. Perfect. Man, I'm gonna miss the King George, to be honest with you. I'll have it when I come back to Tonga. You can only get the King George in Tonga. Why? Because of the lime, because of the cola, and the coconut rum that's made here, and everything else. All right, all things Tonga. Sione is out there catching some fish. The boys are making the fire. And all is good right now. All is good. Fasi is relaxing. And I have an appointment. Yeah, you guys gotta come and check out the waterfalls. And the unique thing about the waterfalls is that it only runs through these two properties where you can get easy access. So when it rains heavy in Tonga, come out and check out the waterfall. Bring your bathing suit. The water is always warm, and you know, maybe you might be fortunate enough to have a little kaitunu on the beach. But you can make all those arrangements when you come over here, Christian. You just They'll open the gate for you. He's here the majority of the time. If the chain is down, you're welcome to come in. So, and again, like I said, it helps him make a little bit of income. And really, that's how he supports himself. So, all right. He might have some coconuts by then. His tourist program might involve some coconut and some water. But he does have toilet facilities. So let me flip it over. Toom is fishing with his King George. Siona is looking for more bait. That's what the boys do. They look for these little crabs and then they get it, or they look for the shells. You know, all things Tonga, I was talking about at the beginning of my trip about the importance of making sure that those that have land come over here and secure it, because people are always trying to get it more and more. It's happening more and more often. In fact, Christian, we went this week to do some paperwork regarding getting an improvement to our property and some access road, and in order to turn in that paperwork, he needed to go get his deed, a copy of his deed. So while he was at the office, they let him know that one of his relatives had come in and split his land in half, you know, and put their name on it. So he had to go today and do a fuakaba witnessing, and you know, they immediately stop all work to getting his land with one of his family members trying to register his piece, cut it up. You know, the department had let him know that somebody was here submitting stuff and had submitted stuff, and they said that he was no longer interested in his property and that he was overseas. You know, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that happens here. So, you know, even though you might use your land, you still want to come and register it, because some people, you know, have this idea, and it could be true, that if they use your land for an extended period of time, they can submit paperwork like it is abandoned, and it's theirs, especially if they're related to you and your family. And that's usually who does all the land stealing. It's our own relatives. So my suggestion to you Tongans overseas is come take care of your land. I know I have some cousins that have never been to Tonga since they were born, and they have property right by mine, and they need to come and secure that, because there is people using it. You know, your parents might not care about it, but you might, or your kids might in the future. So just a thought. All right, enough of that nonsense rant. Let me flip it over. A fingota. It's not fangota. Fangota is when you say fangota, Sione, what are you talking about? That's fishing.
Fingota, seashells.
Oh, so fingota is seashells. So, but check it out. You're never gonna starve in Tonga. Let me flip the screen here. So that is some snails right there. So hee is what they call it. So anyways, the boys got some hee sea snails, and then the way they cook it up is sometimes they do it with coconut milk. You know, my son-in-law would like it because it's with coconut milk. Yeah.
It's
So
seawater.
oh, they said the way you cook it is with seawater. They just boil it. Are you sure? Are you sure?
I'm a Tongan.
Yeah. So Sione said he is sure.
I am very sure of that.
Yeah. So
And you know, like before the tsunami hit,
yeah.
we were at Onevao, man, and we had a lot of them, bots after bots, and the ladies loves it. Hey, it was so good. So today we're gonna have it again.
Yeah. So today we're gonna have some of that boiled up, and man, it is the Tongan life, man. I cannot explain it, but I am gonna miss it. But these guys are gonna send me some content, and I'll put it up, and then I'll also put up some content in the U.S. and in New Zealand. I'm going next week as far as the Tongan people, some of the things that they deal with, but also some of the ways that we as Tongans have figured out a way to survive, you know, in a different country. And certainly that means something. So, all right, all things Tonga. It is beautiful out here. We're still waiting for our appointment. Let me flip the screen here, kind of show you what we got and what I'm looking at. All right, I will see you on the next clip. Hey, all things Tonga. We are gonna meet up with the Tongan Development Bank here in a little bit. They have some representatives that come out and they kind of assess your property and see if it falls in line with promoting Tonga, you know. And anyways, we're gonna host them and hopefully everything goes well. But I think we have a beautiful property out here between Lavenga Tonga and Watumu, and let's see how this meeting goes. So I think I'm gonna sneak in one of my King George and and hopefully they'll approve it. So the King George, man, I told you, you better stick to one. All right, all things Tonga, I will see you in a little bit. You know, hopefully I can record some of the meeting and see how it goes. All right, all things Tonga, this is how we do it.
Algo é fu vai por.
I
can smell it too, eh?
Yeah.
Menu galofa. Ai bigi ko si siga tu mo me.
No, we have some. We have a yeah.
And the plates.
Yeah. The plate. That there you go. That's the plates.
Because he's a widow. Well, sorry. Oh, he's married, but the wife is New Zealand.
Cut it in small pieces.
Tongan plates.
Cut it off the bone and in the small pieces. Sini, hifi be me hui. If I can put now kai.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nei o si kono kono. Mai ki me dah ki ai kono kono.
Ele aqui o no ita.
Man, Linda, how good is this?
No need to put any salt.
Từ khi phi ký mình mới ký làm một. Oh my god, this is
Fresh water.
Just
Coi. How about coffee time man?
Vậy để đi hả? Máu à bên.
Hai lao đi.
To.
ko ma uma matulog tao yan mo si pika pa ka.
To.
Nei ai be foi. Kaya masih food ko ni masih tan yang.
Oh, thanks, Tongan. This is so amazing. Yeah. It's just having people come over here, check out what you have, and want to promote Tongan. And that's what we're talking about. You got property here, you should come promote it because everybody wants it. And there's a lot of us overseas that, need to claim our land. And that's what we're talking about. All right, check this out. Sione, growing up in Hot Bai, he said his grandmother taught him, when he goes to the ocean, he can always find food. And then the one food that's plentiful on his coast is some sea snails. And that is what he's gonna show me. We just had a bucket full here, but while we were out swimming, everybody ate it, helped themselves. And like I was saying earlier, when I was in Vietnam, man, they made this sea snails with some lemongrass and some coconut milk. And it had a little bit of sweetness to it and a little bit of like hot pepper, a little bit spicy, man, and it was bomb. So when Sione showed me, I was like, man, that looks like exactly the stuff that I was eating in Vietnam. And so he's gonna show me, like, you just fish them over here, they're plentiful, especially in this area. So I'm gonna flip the screen around, and then when you walk around these rocks, you can see them. They're everywhere. So let me flip them. So if you look in there, they're just everywhere. Right there, right there, right there. I mean, these sea snails. Sione, what is the Tongan name? Lili?
H-I.
Hihi.
Yeah.
So the Tongans call them hihi. But along these rocks, they are everywhere. And then so Sione says his grandmother told him, you should never go hungry in Tonga.
Yeah.
You should never go hungry in Tonga.
Underneath there.
So let me flip it over.
See, because of the tide goes out, they go high. Eh?
Yeah.
Under there. There's heaps of them there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at all those sea snails.
Mm. They're everywhere. Over here. See, look over here.
Yeah.
Over here.
So wherever you look, there are sea snails. And then look at
Look at this. They're here, over there. But see, this is the low tide. Look at it. Look at it over there.
oh
Look
yeah.
at it. Look at it.
Check this out. Check this out.
See, when it's low
Oh,
tide,
thanks, Tonga.
they go down and hide. Okay? When it's high tide, they are on the top of the rock.
Man, I better not give away these secrets. The Chinese will be here.
Oh, yeah.
Chinese will be here next week.
Chinese will be here and eat everything. Yeah.
But yeah. So with the local people,
You never go
I mean,
hungry.
yeah, like Siona said, you never go hungry. There is all kinds of sea snails here. And here's my man Toom making his way over here. He's a Laotian, so he knows there is food everywhere. Let me flip it over. Toom, come check out all these sea snails.
Yeah.
And that-
They eat when the tide goes out. You know, but when the tide comes in, they are all on top of the rocks. They're moving around. And they are in like in the holes, eh? Like the elili.
Oh, these are
So, yeah, look at them. They're everywhere over here.
they're actually pretty delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
You try it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Right. Seeing
I
those,
love it.
seeing those crevices.
So a bunch
And
of
this
them.
is
Yeah.
low tide. And the heat under the rocks.
Do they get bigger than that? I mean,
No,
no?
they don't
That's
get
it, huh?
bigger than that.
But there is food everywhere here.
Just taste
There's
the ocean.
food. Food is there. Eh?
Nice and salty.
And I'll show you one thing over there. The unga
Yeah,
we use for baits
yeah.
or fishing.
So there you go, all things Tongan. Next time I come here, I'm gonna get a whole bucket of that. I'm gonna cook it like the Vietnamese. Some lemongrass, some hot pepper, some coconut milk, and then just have a piece of bread, Tongan bread, huh? Ooh, and then perhaps a little bit of cola, Tongan lime, just to get that a little sour snap. So yeah, all right. Any of my friends that come with me next time, I promise that is what I'm gonna make with the sea snail. All right, I will talk to you on the next clip. What is that, Sione?
This crab, you know, they know when the high tide is there.
Yeah,
Eh?
yeah.
When the high tide is there, they come and swim.
Mm,
Yeah?
yeah.
But this is what we use for baits. For
Fishing.
Yeah, for fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I found this one here when the high tide is there.
you're right.
Then I took it out. But you know, when you put it down, they will go to their ways. They climb out, they go out.
Yeah. So that is it. You don't even need any bait. It's just right there.
And you see that one there? See that one? That's a freshwater.
Oh
Coming up,
yeah. Oh, that's spring, huh?
That's freshwater.
Yeah.
Spring water.
Let me focus on that. This is that is
So it comes out of the cave,
yeah.
and it's like a fountain.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah. Tim, if you go stand over there, it'll be cool. You can feel it.
It's cooler than normal.
See, Tim, you can go stand on there since you didn't even go into freshwater cave.
That'll be my freshwater thing.
Yeah. So there you go. Tomb is gonna go to the natural spring that comes out from the underwater aquifer.
This cave, yeah, it's from up here. And you can feel fresh water.
Does it feel cooler?
You can try it. Like if you bring it up like that, you can see, you can feel the salty one. When the tide goes up and it comes in, it's just fresh water. And you can even run, get your fresh water from here with a pump. Feed, feed the whole thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That is crazy, huh? Fresh water coming right out of the ground into the ocean. And these guys know they can just go funnel it. So life is abundant everywhere we look. We just gotta slow down and look for it. So in Tonga, what else is there to do but to slow down? You just forced to slow down over here. So yeah, let me flip it around. How awesome is that? You can just come to the beach, hang out under these trees, cool off, jump in the ocean, make some umu, and get some shelter. Check it out. Let's go explore a little bit. Just chill out here. See? Little coconut tree. You want some coconuts? Climb 10 feet. And there you go. Man, you Tongans. You better start checking out your own property. You know how we Tongans are. We know exactly what is good. And these guys here in Tonga, if you ain't claiming it, they'll be claiming it. So and I would know because my kids are half Palangi and half Tongan. But I just bring them back every year. And I always remind them, this is what you have. You know? And are they interested in stuff in Tonga? Not right now. They just care about visiting LA, visiting New York, going to Asia, Mexico, Caribbean, Europe. But I always just remind them, Tonga is where you should be, because in a sense, Tonga is part of you and your family has property here. And you should always take advantage of it. Alright, all things Tonga. Let me flip the screen. And by the way, I want to thank the audience, all the subscribers, just all the positive feedback that you guys have provided regarding the channel. And you know, just what you guys have enjoyed about it. And I've tried to do as much as I can as far as filming what I could. Obviously there's a lot of areas that I did not cover with some of your requests, but it doesn't mean I didn't think about it. It's just I only have so much time. So hopefully next time, if I didn't cover it this time, I will get to it. And again, I certainly appreciate the subscribers that have asked me to do stuff, and then they show their appreciation by super chatting, which is nice. You know, you don't have to, but you know, when somebody super chats you, it makes me feel like, you know, they're thinking about the time that I spent, the gas that I spent to be able to go film some of this stuff. So anyways, I appreciate that, and even if you asked me for something and I did it, no worries. You know, I appreciate doing that as well. So all right, I will see you on the next clip. Talk to you soon. All right, all things Tonga, we are ready to eat. So just had a nice refreshing swim. I will show you the kaitunu this evening. So again, simple meal, but nothing like a kaitunu. Let me flip it around. So we got some sipi.
Sipi, that's what they call it, I guess.
Toom is finally getting used to Tongan life and he's getting ready to leave. We got some more. And we got some maneoke.
Yeah.
So
Umu.
yeah, we got the umu. So nothing is like a kaitunu.
Woo!
So
There's a kai umu here. Eh?
ooh. Oh yeah. Kai umu.
Kai umu.
This is a kai umu. Te masima. Do we have a masima now?
Man, we forgot to buy that when we at the shop.
All right.
That's why they put it on
The ocean.
yeah.
So
We can put it in the ocean. Yeah.
all right, all things Tonga. I'm gonna dip mine in salt over here. So we don't have any salt. And all you guys know that I am a saltaholic. So what does a saltaholic do without salt? He dips it in the ocean. So I got some chicken, and I'm gonna dip it in the ocean. It reminds me when I was a kid in Hawaii, when we used to go to Tunu Samoa, they would just marinate it in the ocean. And really that is what I am gonna do. So let me flip it over. So here is my chicken right there, and that is the salt water. Oh, and that's all you need to do. That is all you need to do for a kaitunu. I'm telling you, I know everybody who wakai, chicken is it is nothing, but with a kaitunu and you put it in the ocean water, ooh man, it is something else. So let me get some more salt here. I am sorry. Just want to apologize for always talking with food in my mouth. Michelle has said she has to fast forward this, the part where I'm eating and talking. Well, probably fast forwarding right now. But man, I just cannot say how good this is. So last day in Tonga, getting ready to head back. We had the representative for the Tongan Development Bank come on the property, and they are going to help me with my project. So we will see how that goes, and if it doesn't happen, that's fine too. I will take care of it myself. But anyway, we are having a good time here. So let me flip it over, and I definitely will see you on the next clip.
Đó,
Oh man. Sometimes simple things are the best things.
Sorry. Aku kan mau share kamu mai, mau cow, mau eri, mau mai. Apa kaya? Ya nak kau tahu. Tak mana sih? Eri.
I dipped it in the ocean too for salt. That's usually how when I was a kid, we go to the ocean. We have some roasted. There is nothing like Tonga. I am telling you. You Tongans, you are fortunate. To be from Tonga. You have more available to you than you ever even realized it. And especially if you have land here. So, can't say, I mean, you already know my thoughts on that. You should always secure your property because somebody's always ready to take it. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about our nature as Tongan people that we feel like we gotta take people's stuff. But for you Tongans overseas, yeah, come claim your stuff. And for you Tongans overseas that haven't been here, come to Tonga. You've been to Hawaii, you've been to Mexico, you've been to Asia, you've been to Europe, but for some reason you have not been to Tonga. Come to Tonga. It'll just make you feel a different kind of way. It's because it is your people, you know, and there's something to be said about that. But let me just flip the screen. And that is, so Eddie, he was the guy that changed our tire. Now he's a fisherman today. And even too, the Laotians been to Tonga. That is how you wash your hands here. That's why I keep trying to tell my kids. Come here. You have something special, but you know, when you got stuff, take it for granted. You don't recognize until years later the special things that you do have. So hopefully sooner than later they'll ever to Tonga and enjoy all the beauty that Tonga has to offer. Enjoy the food that Tonga has to offer, but most importantly, enjoy the people that Tonga has to offer. All right, all things Tonga, my trip is winding down. I will be back, but I'll try to post at least once a week if it has to do with anything with Tonga, until I get back here about 3 or 4 months from now. All right, I will see you on the next clip. Eh?
Entonces, King George.
Mate King George ya, güey. Ito po ni mabe. All right, all things Tonga. I think that will wrap it up for today. Looks like everybody's having a good time, just winding down, getting ready to wrap it up. And tomorrow I will do a little bit of content. Gonna buy some souvenirs, some t-shirts and some hats, and Tomb's got some tourist gear to purchase, but not a whole lot going on tomorrow, but I will see you then. All right, see you on the next video.